Good morning, all. It's December 8th, 6:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nice Sunday, 2019. Okay. This one, we all know what's happening here. If you go check the numbers like I showed you, this is very easy to understand that the market makers manipulating the price. On that, this whole investigation, now they have more people involved. I'd like to get more people involved in this and start questioning these people from Coinbase Pro, because by my estimates they stolen $300 million. Now I find it upsetting that Brian Armstrong can openly be so enthusiastic about the future, maybe his own future, and not anybody else's, on his Twitter account. Oh, the future, we're doing this and we're doing that. Yet he refuses to see that his future is based upon the future of others he wrecked by allowing this market maker to rob them. You stole their future. You robbed them. You defrauded them out of their future. Even if it's $1 or a nickel. You took away any hope they had of doing an honest day's work, doing their math, and figure out how to make a profit with their own capital. You've taken that away because you allowed the market maker to rob your clients on the exchange you're responsible for running, and an exchange that you own. Now, I tried talking to Charlie Lee about this. He's banned me on Twitter. I was directed by Coinbase Pro to go to the head of global investigations, and he felt he was above it all. He decided, hey, let's make fun of people. Okay? That this is the childish arrogance of these people, and it shows through. If you look at my YouTube videos, you'll see the correspondence between me and the global head of investigations, John Kolachek, whatever the fuck his name is. To me, he's just a lowlife. His name, pronouncing his name correctly, bears no relevance to me. I don't have any respect for somebody who won't stand up for people that are getting robbed, and has the ability to do something about it, and they choose to do nothing. These people are scum, right? Now we had Jonathan Mitchell actually approach the project manager of Litecoin Foundation, David Schwartz. He talked to a few other people. They refused to acknowledge the elephant inside the room. This math is not going away. I don't know. Already they attacked my channel. John Kolachek tried to get YouTube to ban a video of the correspondence email that's up there. He really didn't want that email up there, and he did not want his personal, his so-called, he called the phone number that I put up there, which is a Coinbase Pro phone number given to him for business. So all of us who see this should be calling him up and tell him, hey, look, your market maker's less than honest. He's ripping us off. He tried to tell YouTube that was his personal phone number. No, it's not. That email and phone number were given to you so you can deal with the clients. And since we started using it and posted it on YouTube, we have every right to. So everybody should be calling you, because you're working for a bunch of crooks, and we don't like being ripped off, and we're trying to get something done about it. Now, we've given you guys the chance. Of all you people out there, we've given them the chance. I'd say we'd be very thorough. I have recorded phone calls of me talking to their clients. I have a recorded phone call I found of me speaking to Adam White prior to his leaving to Bach. Okay, I recorded that whole phone call. I did not know he was the CEO of Coinbase Pro. So he sat there with me on the phone talking to me. He was respectful, and what do you know? 2 weeks later, he quit, packed up his bags, and he left Coinbase Pro after I explained to him what was going on. So obviously, the man's reputation is worth more to him than working for Coinbase Pro. These guys at Coinbase Pro are nothing but worthless scumbags. These guys, what they got here is an electronic boiler room. Okay? All these friggin' guys that work here right now, from Brian Armstrong, Charlie Lee, David Schwartz, the FBI should be putting cuffs on them soon. We tried to work this out. They could have settled with some of us who caught this. Now, if the other people, you're too lazy to learn math, too lazy to take any action, uh, you don't have too much self-confidence, you allow people to disrespect you and step all over you and walk away with your money, that's your problem. I'm not like that. You see, you know why I'm not like that? Because for years I worked in the street, carrying a gun, wearing a bulletproof vest, moving people's valuables in the worst neighborhoods in New York City, and nobody ever fucked with me. Because all they have to do is look me right in the eyes, and they said, this guy is going to give as good as he gets. And then some of us, it might be 3 versus 1, but some of us in that crowd that would try to rob me, they knew full well what was going to happen. Some of them weren't going home that night. If I wasn't going home that night, none of them are going home. So that's the way I always been. I never stolen a nickel. I've been in charge of hundreds of millions of dollars, moving hundreds of millions of dollars a day within hours. One payment that I sent out would be $100 million, right? I've been on armored trucks. By myself, I was trusted to move money from one place to another, tens of millions of dollars. Never had a roll of nickels missing. Okay, a lot of people might turn around, I don't like that guy. But there's one thing you could say about me. I'm not a crook. And if I find somebody doing something wrong to somebody else, I will defend them if they're not capable of defending themselves. That's the way I've always been. So listening to these people sit there talk enthusiastically, oh, the future of Coinbase Pro, the future is great, it's bright. What about the future of all the people that your goddamn market maker ripped off? This is how you can see how egocentric these people are. They talk about the future like they're the only ones that are going to be in it or allowed in it, like it's a club. The future is a club, and your family's not in it. You understand how these people think? They don't believe you're worthy of continuing into the future. Just the way they talk, the arrogance alone. I'm telling you, people out there, you better start listening to these people and how they speak and read between the lines. This is why they will rip you off, and they don't have no heart to even look back and say they did wrong. You understand? It's the mentality. They're worried about their own future. You know, they want to get a statue built of themselves, like Saddam Hussein. You know, when they tore down that big, they all think they're the best thing since sliced bread. They don't know how to treat people well at all. They don't. They don't. They were disrespectful to me. They don't. They think my word has very little. You know, these people are the most racist people I have ever seen. Because a Latino, this is the message that I'm getting from a Latino is doing math that proves that the market maker is manipulating the price. And then they all turn around. I can just imagine what's going on. Oh, a Latino knows better math than we do? No way. And they dismiss it. That's what I'm getting from all of this. When it comes down, these people are no good. They're the scum of the earth. They're common criminals dressed up in a suit. The only difference between the criminals that are in jail and these guys over here is that these guys are getting away with it and those criminals in jail are not. There's no difference in character. These people are scum. So I'm out of here.